my name is Diana, and this is
Mila.
And we homeschool. We currently do classical conversations, and they recently started an amazing additional program for ages 4 to 8 that's called Scribbles. So I just realized that I was saying it wrong the whole time. It's not Scribbles curriculum, but Scribblers curriculum. And Scribbles provide fun activities for kiddos at home that go along with what you're learning in classical conversations each week. This week, we'll be talking about Industrial Revolution featuring James Watt, and also talking about different matters of states of water. We also will be talking about US missions and astronauts. We are going to start with the verse of the week, and it is Joshua 1:9. Mila, can you please read that to us?
Of course. Here is what I'm commanding you to do. Be strong and brave. Do not be afraid. Do not lose hope. I'm the Lord your God. I will be with you everywhere you go.
Awesome, thank you. So then I'm going to go ahead and read what's on my page here that's provided by Classical Conversation Scribbles curriculum. Exploring unknown worlds can be both exciting and frightening. Before astronauts step on board their spacecraft, they must study and train and make careful preparations for their mission. Fortunately, they have many experts like scientists who can help them and guide them and instruct them. And for us as mothers and also for kids, homeschooling can be like an unknown world, but we have an expert to guide us and help us. So, Mila, who do you think is that expert?
Maybe God?
God, yes, absolutely. So for your next devotion, please consider reading Joshua 1 through 18. And we're going to read this during our devotion time. Wonderful. So we have 4 additional vocabulary words for this week for our kids to learn. And it's a flyby, orbital, rover, and a human space exploration. So Mila, I'm going to show you a picture of one of these words, and I need you to tell me, what is this? So this is the first picture. What is this?
Rover.
What is this?
A flyby.
Flyby. So it's a spacecraft that passes by an object like a planet. What about this one?
Human space exploration.
Okay, so one more time. What is human space exploration?
People using space travel to explore our universe.
Right. And the last one that I have here. What is this?
Orbital.
Orbital. Okay, and it's a spacecraft that stays in the orbit of a planet, and it observes the planet. So to prepare for space missions, astronauts need to spend hours of training. So we are actually gonna do a really fun activity. We're gonna practice spacewalking by anti-gravity training by using couch cushions or pillows scattered around the living room.
Okay. But also, if you want to make it funner, then you can wear oversized boots and a helmet.
And helmet. And what else?
And mittens.
And mittens. We're going to have a space gloves that are kitchen gloves. So Mila, did you like spacewalking?
Yes, it was pretty fun.
It was pretty fun. Yeah. Did wearing an oversized clothing and boots, did it make it harder for you to complete the mission?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why they train really hard to be in
tip-top shape.
Tip-top shape, that's correct. We also picked up some books that were recommended by Classical Conversation at our local library. So one of them is what?
Mousetronaut.
Mousetronaut. So this is the book that we had in local library. Then we picked up
ABCs of Space.
Right. We do have also toddlers, so this is going to be a great book for them to read. And then this is next one.
May Among the Stars.
May Among the Stars. We already read it last night. And what did you think about this book, Mila?
I like that she had a lot of courage.
Right. What is this book about?
It's about how a little girl named May has a wish to become an astronaut. But her teacher says that a woman like her should probably become a nurse. And May loses her courage. Could she get her courage back and follow her wish?
Have to read it to find out. Awesome. And lastly, this book that we also going to read, it's little kids' first big book of space. The second part of this week's Scribbles curriculum is learning about Industrial Revolution. Okay. We will be learning about James Watt. Some of the vocabulary words we're learning about Industrial Revolution are
steam engine, inventor, steamboat, locomotive, condense, evaporate.
Wonderful. Mila, I'm going to show you some pictures of these vocabulary words, and I need you to tell me which one is what. Okay, what is this picture represents?
Condense.
Right, condense, condensation process. Wonderful. What about this one?
Evaporate.
Evaporate. That's correct. What about this picture?
Steam engine.
It's actually a locomotive.
Oh.
This is locomotive. Steam engine is going to be this one. Steam engine.
Oh.
Okay. What about this one?
Steamboat.
Steamboat. Wonderful. And lastly, what about this picture?
Inventor.
Inventor. Yes, we're talking about James Watt this week. And it's an inventor who was born where? Do you remember where he was born?
No.
He was born really close to London. But what country was he born at? In Scotland.
Scotland.
So first we are going to find London, Mila. Where's London on the map?
Right here.
Right here, right. What country is London in?
England.
England, that's correct. And the reason why we are learning about London is because the statue that's commemorating James Watt, it's actually displayed there. So, but he was born in Scotland, which is right here, okay? So he was born in Scotland, but the statue is in London. We're also going to be learning about scientific method that's used by scientists and inventors. Mila, can you please read these steps of scientific method for me?
Question. Look around you. What question do you wonder about? Research. What do you or your children already know, and what do you need to find out? Hypothesis. What do you think is the answer to your question? Experiment. How can you discover if the answer is true, correct, or right? What materials do you need to test your answer? What will you do with the minerals? Analysis. What happened when you tested your idea? Answer. What did you see? Conclusion. What did you learn about your question and answer?
And this is something that we need to do step by step when we are learning and trying to find out and making experiments. And scientific method is an excellent way to help your children learn and explore the world. So then on this page, on the front page, we actually have a second verse of the week. And Mila, I'd like you to read this. This is Colossians 3:23.
Work at everything you do with all your heart. Work as if you are working for the Lord, not for human masters.
Mila, what does this verse mean?
I think it means that we should do everything like we're doing it for God. Instead, we're just doing everything we're doing it for human masters.
Right. So does it mean that I only have to do a really good job if I'm an inventor and I'm inventing some kind of really complicated machine? Only then I have to do 100%?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, do I have to do 100% when I do dishes too?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So with your child, make a list of the different jobs that your family do, both inside home and outside. What kind of things do they accomplish? Can we talk about that? How my job is different from your father's job?
Well, you take care of us. And Dad does work.
Does it mean that my job is more important than your dad's job?
No, both are important.
Absolutely.
If you didn't take care of us, then we would be hungry and it wouldn't be good for us.
That's correct.
But if he didn't do his job, then you guys wouldn't get paid.
That's true. What about you? What is your job?
My job is to do my schoolwork.
And listen, right? And obey your parents. That's good. So consider writing a thank you note to one of the persons in your family who work hard, or celebrate them by making a special dessert. Oh, that's exciting. Who do you think we should write a note to?
I don't know.
Maybe to your dad?
Maybe to you.
Next, we are going to learn about different states of matter of water. So James Watt knew about the different states of matter of water. During the Industrial Revolution, many new inventions, such as telephone and airplane, they changed the world. Mila, can you imagine not having an airplane right now?
How do people travel then?
What about telephone?
then you can't talk to people who live far away.
Exactly. So we use all of this daily. So we are actually going to do some really fun activity today. We are going to imagine that we are inventors today.
Ooh.
Ooh. What would you create if you were an inventor?
Maybe a tube that goes to the moon at the speed of light.
The speed of light. Wow, that's so fast.
Definitely.
What if you would... Okay, so if you would have created a tube that takes you to the moon, you said to the moon, right?
Yes.
So if you would create a tube that takes you to the moon at the speed of light, what kind of problem would it solve?
Well, astronauts about 6 times went to the moon, and they collect a lot of information, and they probably need more, so it'd be easier for them to go to the moon then.
That's true. That's true. So we are actually going to draw a picture of the invention.
Well, I'm not a real artist, but it would look something like this.
Can you explain?
Craters. Asteroids usually fall into the moon, and they make these giant holes. And stars, and the tube. And this is me, flying!
At the speed of light, right?
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and we are looking forward to seeing you next week. Bye!
Bye!